Hi guys, and welcome to a little vlog of the One Zen Fitness Academy. And I'm going to just take you through my favourite shoulder mobilisation movement. So if you look to free up your arms, it doesn't require any equipment unless you want a mat because you've got knobbly knees like me, but how to free up your shoulders quite easily. So the first one is all fours. You're going to really splay out the palms of your hands, so really separate those fingers. On a box position, make sure your shoulder is over the top of your wrist and you've got this nice alignment here. The hardest part of this is the actual movement itself, and you're going to rotate your arms. So imagine you're going to move your elbows where your arms are straight. So you're going to pull your elbows towards your thighs, pull in and relax, pull in and relax. And you're going to do that about 10 to 12 times. And then you're going to turn your palms perpendicular to each other and again go for that same rotation. So at the moment I can feel my left shoulder, there's a bit more restriction there than there probably should be. From there you're going to turn the palms over, so imagine like you're kind of Spock from Star Trek, like that. You're going to wedge between your knee, so you limit the movement. You're going to gently put pressure on the backs of your palms. Now do be careful with this because they might be quite tender, okay? And you're going to try and rotate again. So for me, I was doing chin-ups yesterday, I can really feel that in my forearms actually. There's a real restriction there. You're going to work 10 to 12 times through that. And you may be thinking, wow, it feels like more like my hand and wrist. But the movement is coming from the shoulder. So we start there, okay? Just to mobilise and move up. From there, you're going to stretch your left arm out, tuck your right arm underneath. Now, unlike most, we're not just going to stop there. You're going to rest your head down, and then through your left foot, you're going to lift up and back down, up and back down. This doubles up as a nice little massage that you'll feel go across the back of your shoulder just to mobilise. Please don't do that though if you have any neck issues, because there will be some added pressure on that. You're then going to do the other side, so it looks like this. And it's a good way to open up the scapula against the thoracic spine, so you'll probably feel this in the rhomboids. But again, please don't do it if you have any neck issues. So they're two easy ones. We then have our standard cat-cow. So I breathe in to lift my chin and allow my stomach to sink. Exhale, tuck chin under, tailbone under, and really roll through. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. And you may think, well, it's mobilising the lumbar spine, but your spine is just one long column. At the top of that is your head, at the bottom is your pelvis, mobilised throughout. Your shoulder blades attach to the thoracic spine via certain junctions, and it's nice to really start separating that, and you'll find it's what we call through the sagittal plane. If we want to mobilise and be a bit more dynamic with it, then we can mobilise through the frontal plane. Okay, so I'm going to step with my right leg, my right arm's going to come up and over, and I'm going to imagine being pulled like that by someone else. So it looks like this. And this creates a frontal and a transverse plane mobilisation. I tend to do this before any pull-in movements, especially for my left shoulder. I've always had issues there for quite some time, so straight away I can feel restriction all the way down here. And I drive through, so you want to make it really dynamic. That's the frontal and a bit of transverse plane. If you want to mobilise purely through the transverse plane, it looks like this. I'm going to turn my back to you. So we turn our feet inwards to lock our hips, because I want all the movement to come from my thoracic spine. So right arm up, and it's going to come swoop under. So I'm going to create this mobilisation. So don't be afraid to generate some force. And then the opposite side, obviously. And you're looking at about 10 to 15 times on each side. Try not to go to fatigue. Try and maintain some sort of integrity when you're doing it. So these are some of my favourite easy mobilisation movements. A standard stereotypical one might be thumb up, thumb down, and do an opposite rotation. From there you can build in your shoulder girdle, and then from there your thoracic spine. And obviously you can turn it into a little dance should you wish to go like that. To top that all off, I'm a big fan of the cheese swing, which you may see a lot of people doing, such as Troy Casey, the certified health nut. I love it when he does this. Actually, every time I see it pop up on YouTube, it really gets me going to do some more, because I always misplace it in my brain or kind of forget about it. But the cheese swing is basically more of a lateral swing, and you're just going to allow your body to swing. Don't try and force the movement. You're just going to keep going. Imagine it becomes more pendulum rather than something that's forced. I love the way that makes me feel at the end. Now, people probably won't want to do those in the gyms purely because of the social construct of gyms, that everything has to be linear and everyone has to look the same. I promise you now, in my words, fuck that. Okay? Do what you need to do to get the job done. Do what you need to do to improve your health, especially with regards to your shoulder health. I see a lot of people in the clinic. As a therapist, I treat more shoulders than anything else. Okay? You don't have to mess up your shoulders. Just keep them mobile, keep them supple, and do the things that input back into the system. I hope this has been of benefit. My name is Bing Kieran. I believe it still is, and this is the One Zen Academy. Thank you very much.